my black thoughts. I've looked at other cultures in this society, and out of curiosity, I question why we're treated so dishonorably. We're hated just because of our color, and it makes me wonder. It's got me looking at the state of things, and as far as I can see, not much has changed since the days of slavery. They're still using the same tactics to keep us asunder, except now it's being done undercover. Physically, we are free, but mentally, we're still bound with the chains of slavery. They want to mold us and shape us like a piece of clay. So we'll do what they say and do things their way. We need to accept it as a reality that we won't ever change the man's mentality. We won't be able to truly excel until we change how we think about ourselves. It should never be accepted for us to be disrespected. But this is an important lesson that we have neglected. This thing is so overwhelming and suffocating at times because it seems that they just want to defecate on our dreams of having a unified and strong black community. Discreetly, they're doing everything they can to destroy the black family. It's disturbing to see so many of our brothers murdered in the streets over drug money. And it's all done in the name of bling. How many of our African brothers and sisters are dying because of this same bling? And foolishly, we brandish it proudly. The seed of greed is causing our people to bleed ever so heavily. And because we're too busy chasing after that infamous bling, we're too blind to see that we're slowly self-destructing. And this fact still remains, that they just love to see a black man bound up in chains. I stand and watch in disgust as each one exits the police bus. One brother after the other, handcuffed to one another. Black people, we need to get a grip. Don't you see that these buses are the new slave ships? And with the bang of the judge's gavel, another black family has become unraveled. Just like when our ancestors came to the docks and their families were broken apart on the auction block. Our men are sent off to prison to a life of misery, breaking their spirits and reducing them down to nothing, turning them away from the kings that they were called to be. What's even more disturbing is that many of them come back with homosexual tendencies, but not openly. It's this type of secrecy that's causing HIV to ravage our community, and it's destroying our black families. Yet, this is another way that we're slowly self-destructing. When are we going to wake up and see that this is part of a plan to make us extinct? So now it's hip-hop that they're trying to stop. Our voice from the streets, spoken over a dope-ass beat that makes you move your feet and has the lyrics to make you think. You see, it was groups like BDP and Public Enemy that informed me of the atrocities of this society. Those that speak about things that make sense seem to have had their voices silenced. Damn, I wonder what happened to freedom of speech. Negativity is the choice of the day, and you should be allowed to express yourself in your own way. But should it be done during prime time on the radio airwaves, especially since you don't have anything positive to say? This is feeding our children destructive messages subliminally, and it's being done repetitiously. Soon it will be those words that they believe and seek to achieve instead of chasing after their dreams. And everybody is screaming for a revolution. But many of us are part of the problem and not the solution. We can sit and rally all day long, but if we don't change what's going on at home, there's no way that our community can ever become strong. Parents, it's our children that we must teach, and we need to be practicing what we preach for our messages to be received. Teach your children to be proud of their blackness and to carry themselves respectfully. Show them how to walk and dress with dignity, and teach them to speak eloquently. Help them to stay on track, and teach them what it really means to be black. Stop being so scared, and teach your children to be culturally and socially aware. You must open your eyes so you can see that this thing really is a conspiracy. So please, don't continue to sleep, and don't be easily bought, for this is a war that must be fought. I hope that it was knowledge that I've taught, because I just gave you a piece of my black thoughts.